Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Page from Midwest ENT in St. Peters, Missouri. I'd like to talk to you today about your voice. That's probably something you don't think of very often, unless you get laryngitis, someone says, hey, have you been hoarse lately? Or, God forbid, maybe one of your family members or a friend gets diagnosed with throat cancer. Well, your voice is really important, and I hope you don't take it for granted. There are lots of people who use their voice professionally, like singers, broadcasters, clergy, and they know their voice is really important to them. But what about the other people who need their voice every day and don't give it a second thought? Teachers, telephone operators, front desk workers, people who work in a call center? Hey, I use my voice every day talking to patients, and if I don't sound healthy, I don't think I can help people as much if they think something's going on with me. Once a year, voice care professionals all over the country take a day to celebrate the human voice. World Voice Day is April 16th. And in celebration of World Voice Day, I wanted to tell you a little bit about how you can keep your voice in check. Your voice works best when your voice box is well hydrated. So, tank up on the fluids, avoid caffeine, and that's the first step toward a good voice. Of course, you want to avoid overusing or misusing your voice. So listen to it. If it says, hey, I'm tired, give it a break. This can happen a lot when you're in a job that requires you to perform all day and your voice just has had enough. Try to find something else to do for the last part of the day, and don't try to push past what your body is telling you. Also, let's face it, a lot of people smoke, and smoking is one of the worst things you can do for your voice. It's best to cut down or quit, but if smoking has you worried that there's something going on in your voice box, we'd really like it if you'd come in to be evaluated. At Midwest ENT, we have the state-of-the-art endoscopic equipment to be able to evaluate your voice. A voice evaluation usually has a few parts. The first one is having someone listen. Often, we'll use a flexible camera called a laryngoscope to have a look in your voice box. That's a small flexible tube that can go through your nose, around your gag reflex, and then have a great view of your voice box. It doesn't hurt, and it takes only about a minute. So I think you can handle it. So why get your voice evaluated? You've had a change in pitch, in stamina, or in quality that's lasted for more than a month. Or you're having voice problems that are limiting your ability to do work or to do a hobby that you like. Maybe singing in a choir, or just even singing along at church. Of course, if people are asking you, are you sick and you're feeling fine? That would be a reason to have your voice evaluated. Or if you're going through the drive-thru and the person taking your order can't hear you, that's a problem. People often come in to have their voice evaluated when there's been a change in pitch, or stamina, or quality, especially if things are sounding rough or hoarse. If this has been going on in you for more than about a month, you really should have someone look at that. There are lots of ways to treat voice problems. Sometimes it's a change in behavior on your part. Sometimes it's a matter of going to the operating room and fixing the problem through surgery. But in between those two extremes, we have therapeutic options, there's voice therapy, and there are some medicines that can help. So have fun celebrating World Voice Day on April 16th. Check out the link on our webpage. Make a choice, cherish your voice. I'm Dr. Matt Page.